Yeah.
Tell us about the new band.
Jump Your Kidnap Band is kind of funny, actually. I mean, it was something that I started as a way to do like my solo stuff that I was writing, and then slowly degenerated into just doing cool covers, you know. And we just basically started doing stuff that, you know, like songs that we've never seen played live, basically, you know, and just fun stuff, you know. We just want to go out, have a good time, and so far it's been a lot of fun.
For instance, are we going to get one of those today?
Well, let's just say I play everything from Huey Lewis to The Damned.
Okay.
So
well,
I mean and then everything else in between.
You have a history of being involved in a wide array of music, from
pretty much, yeah.
disco to
I have a thrash polka band that I'm pretty proud of. I just lied to you on the air. I
That's
apologize.
okay. I don't mind.
It's my fault. I am sorry.
I'm gullible. So I just took it and believed it thoroughly.
Well, you know what? And well, you should, because everything I say is true.
I hear you do a great Steve Perry impersonation.
Steve Perry?
Separate ways, dude. Separate ways.
No. Ever since they dropped when I was 28, I can't hit those notes, man.
You can hit them.
I go low. I go low on it. Just a small town girl. Maybe not. Maybe not.
The new Stone Sour is very good.
Yes, it is.
By the way,
yes, it is. I'm going to agree with you. That is the truth.
Get down. It really is good. Say You'll Haunt Me. First time I heard it was like, wow.
It's a great tune.
Nothing wrong with that song at all.
I'm really happy. I mean, I couldn't be happier, man. I mean, everything really came together well for that album, and everything sounds great. The songs are great. The band just played their asses off, so I'm really happy about it. I'm glad everybody's digging it.
Stone Sour. I read that you were happier fronting Stone Sour than Slipknot.
Not really. I mean, it's just different, you know.
Okay.
I mean, when you're doing Slipknot, it's like being stuck in a tornado. You know, when you're doing Stone Sour, it's like being in a car, chasing it and filming it and hoping that debris hits your car. You know, it's just two different styles. You know, and I mean, just the fact that I'm allowed to do both just is very gratifying. You know, I'm very grateful. I'm very lucky to be able to, you know, do stuff like that. I mean, I'm very lucky to be able to do stuff like this. You know, I've just been extremely lucky in my career.
Blessed.
Well,
with the vocal cords too, and the talent. You know.
You know, if from your lips. How about that?
They are from my lips and these guys' lips. We got a packed house. I mean, they're not, you know.
It's all right.
It's all right. If tension is what fuels Slipknot, and if cohesiveness is what fuels Stone Sour, what fuels Corey Taylor?
Fried chicken.
Yeah? Popeyes
no
and KFC.
joke. Hey, I celebrate it all. I'm a fan of the entire chicken catalog, you know? And people who know me know that's very true. Like, I'll eat my way through the bottom of a bucket. Let's put it that way.
In hard times, is that what you do? Do you run to a
hard times?
You know what I mean? Instead of blowing the bottle, what do you do?
Sure.
Eat your way through troubled times?
I won't turn it down.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I know my way around it. I don't even know what that means. I'm sorry. It's you know, when stuff gets weird, you know, I mean, that's just when I pick up a guitar, basically. You know, I mean, that's kind of what is great about making music, playing music, being able to do not only your own music, but just, you know, playing the songs that you grew up with, you know, or you're just really into. It's just, there's something that happens when you kind of put yourself into a song that immediately kind of takes the edge off of everything. And for me, it's the way I've been since I was 12 years old, and it's helped me get through a lot. So that and the fried chicken, I've been great.
Good,
you know,
good
absolutely.
to go. Writing a song while you're eating fried chicken.
Yeah, well, you know, I have done it.
Therapy.
You know, people used to complain when they'd come to my house because I would always answer the phone and just get KFC all over, and they'd be like, dude, really? So I had to like, get wet wipes just for the grease on the phone. So that's a true story, by the way. I wish I was lying.
See, he won't lie to you, but he'll lie to me. It's not, you know.
Well, I'll lie to you.
Okay, cool.
I won't lie to them.
I appreciate that, because I'll buy it.
Well, exactly.
You know what I mean? Totally gullible.
What if I tell you that, no, I won't go there. I won't go there, I'm sorry.
We'll go off there, off mic. How's that, later? You can tell me later and I'll buy it.
Absolutely.
How's that? All right,
absolutely.
We're good? Difficult childhood, we know about it. Not going to totally go into that, but What positives have you pulled from your childhood that make you who you are?
I've learned from my mistakes, you know. I mean, I grew up without a dad, you know, so it was kind of a learning curve. And as you can see, my son Griffin is here with us today.
Hi, Griffin.
Everybody say hi, Griffin. And you know, I mean, that's the most important lesson for me, man, is to just make sure that he doesn't go through the things that I went through, you know, and he doesn't have to deal with the things that I went through.
We can hear your influences in your music, you know, Metallica and the
yeah,
and the Damned and Black Flag and Bob Dylan.
Yes.
What influenced you the most about Bob? What is it about Bob Dylan?
I love Bob Dylan. I mean, I've been a fan of unique singers. You know, like the singers who you could, I mean, they didn't sound like anybody else, you know, they were their own unique individual voice. And the great thing about Bob Dylan is that he wasn't the best singer, he wasn't an amazing guitar player, but he said, man, I'm gonna write songs, I'm gonna play songs, and they were fantastic. He was also, I mean, one of the best writers that I'd ever read, you know, I mean, his lyrics were so amazing that I just naturally drew to it, you know. So I mean, I have that whole side, like Bob Dylan, Johnny Cash, you know, even Willie Nelson. But then, like the other side of that is Minor Threat, Metallica, Anthrax, you know, and everything in between, you know. So early on, I really decided that I was going to like exactly what I wanted to like, and I wouldn't care what anybody said about it, you know. So I like everything from Pantera to Poison. And I like it. It's whatever, you know. And people would be like, why do you like that? It's like, because I do. I'm not trying to think about it. I let my heart figure it out first, because that's what real music does. You should never be force-fed music. You should always develop your own taste in music. And I'm just, you know, I'm the purest form of that.
Your grandma, what influence does she have on you?
Thelma. Oh, Grandma Thelma. She raised me right, man. You know, she straightened me out. I was going through a really bad patch, and ended up moving in with my grandmother when I was about 15 or 16. And she developed in me my work ethic, my sense of right and wrong, my sassy, you know, whatever that is, you know.
Sassy's good.
Sassy. Oh, sassy. But she also instilled in me courage, you know, to be myself and not worry about what anybody else thinks, you know. My grandmother divorced early in my mom and my uncle's lives and raised them by herself in the 50s at a time when, you know, equality wasn't all that great for anybody. And she said, we're going to do it, and we're going to be all right. So when I moved in with my grandmother, she really put that in me. And she's the best thing in my life, you know. She was, she is and will always be my heart and my soul. And, you know, I wouldn't be who I am without her.